There are currently more than 180 books on my physical TBR, and the amount of books I have on my shelf is kind of overwhelming. And every time I finish a book, I end up with the same problem: what to read next. Should I read a non-fiction? Should I read a classic? Should I read a lit fic? I guess I would be the most indecisive person you will ever meet, especially with books, not with other things, but with books, I'm very indecisive. So I was wondering, what if I create a little bit of structure around my reading, including non-fiction and fiction, so that I will not only just enjoy the book as a story, and also for the question that it's trying to ask. Honestly, I feel like I oftentimes relate different ideas together whenever I'm reading something or I'm learning something. So I feel like this could be a very fun way to not just lessen the amounts of books I have unread, and also learn so much from it. So I decided to create a personal curriculum, but the source material I have would be mostly books. At the same time, if I feel like I would like to look more into different stuff, then I'll definitely look for other materials, but mostly these will be the books. So I will divide my books into modules, and each module will have one philosophy book, one psychology book, and multiple fiction books, which aligns with the themes of these two non-fiction books. So the basic idea is that whatever I'm going to be learning from the non-fiction books, I would like fiction books to be the case study. And it doesn't have to be fiction books only. It could be another type of memoir or something like that. But the only rule I have is that these books will be from my TBR, and I will not be buying any new books. Yes, that's very important. And I feel like having this structure will help me to actually get to the books that I have been wanting to read for the longest time. And this structure could help me with my spontaneity, because I'm very spontaneous in nature and I mood read a lot. But even when I'm mood reading, I don't know what exactly mood I'm in, which is not really helpful. So let's look at our first module. I want to get a broader introduction to the Western philosophical landscape. So I feel like this book would be perfect, The Story of Philosophy by Durant. And before I dive into any individual philosophical ideas, whether it's Nietzsche or Kierkegaard, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I still haven't looked it up. Okay, that's my problem. This would be a great start. And for psychology, I want to read On Becoming a Person by Carl R. Rogers. Carl Rogers is the one who popularized the client-centered therapy, and I really enjoy this perspective. For psychology, I think I could start with this. To be very honest, I don't really have the exact themes that these books are exploring. I just have a vague idea. So I guess I will be exploring a lot as I read this book. What is this curriculum, honestly? It's so vague. This is the book I would like to read. I have another non-fiction book, but I would still be reading it, and that's Unabridged Journals of Sylvia Plath. I've already started reading this book, and I feel like this is a book that you have to read slowly. I think this would be a great anchor between these two books. And for this specific module, I have no idea what exactly this module is trying to accomplish. And that's the thing. I hate the rigidity of academics so much, because the academics that I have experienced has been based on rote learning and literally no curiosity and literally no exploration too. So it feels like I'm just in this huge, like, empty blank space where I'm trying to figure out things, and I actually want to do that. The point is that I don't want anyone to tell me what to do. I'm just gonna do what I want. And it feels so freeing, to be honest, because here no one is making the rules. Even if I do make the rules, they're so vague that I can literally break them. I just hate rigidity so much. I feel like I learn the best when I have the freedom to choose the topics, and I think this is why personal curriculums are so popular these days. So many of us want to learn so many things. I'm just so curious about so many other different topics. I'm very excited to finally be able to get to them. So anyways, this would be perfect. I think I will be leaving for my hometown too, so Nature and Sylvia Plath, they'll be amazing. So these are 3 non-fictions that I would be reading. Let's keep it here. And I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait. 15, 16, 17. Alright, so wait, how many books were there? Hey. So as for the fictions, at least 17 titles are actually falling into this module. But my primary focus would be on The Idiot by Dostoevsky. The reason is I just want to read it. That's it. Are they relevant to the other 2 books that I will be reading? Maybe or maybe not. I have no idea. The other book I would like to read is Jane Eyre. The last time I read, I Wait, what is that? It has been a while since I've read any Dostoevsky, so I have been missing him, and I have been wanting to read The Idiot. I actually have a different translation too. I don't know whether I'm liking this translation or not. This is the translation by David Macduff. I do have a different translation though. Do I have a problem? But I mean, I love Dostoevsky, so it makes sense why I have so many editions of his books. But here's the other translation. This is by, I can't even pronounce it. Oh my god, I love this. The real 19th century prophet was Dostoevsky, not Karl Marx. Oh my god, I love this. I love controversial things. So, this is by, I can't pronounce the name, it's Ignat Evse. I'll just show it to you on the screen. So these are two translations I have. I wonder which one I would like to start. So this will be the first fiction book I would like to read. I'll keep it over here. The next one would be Jane Eyre, and the last time I read it was literally way back in 2023. I couldn't finish it, but I read until 244. I was very surprised how accessible it was to read. The themes of authenticity matches with on becoming a person, so this would be a great pairing to it. The other books I want to read, I'll quickly go through them. Persuasion by Jane Austen. Why? I don't know. You pierce my soul, I'm half agony, half hope. I have loved none but you. So this fits the theme of on becoming a person in regards to relationship, and I just want to read another Jane Austen. The other book I have is The Razor's Edge. When I was trying to determine which books I should read for this specific module, this book comes under the idea of identity and selfhood, which is going to be relevant to the philosophy book, I think. And so this would be another great addition. So these books are actually optionals for me. Anne of Ireland. I have read the first two books of the series, and I've been wanting to get back into Anne's world, and I've been missing her. So this would be a great read. I know the cover is ugly, but this is Damien by Hermann Hesse. It has been some time since I've read Hermann Hesse. I've been missing Hermann Hesse as well. The first book I ever read by him was Narcissus and Goldmund. I absolutely devoured that book. It was so beautiful. It made me think so much. So I'm very excited to read Damien. Wait, I should keep it over here so you can see. So these are all the books that I'm hoping to read for my first module. Okay, so here are some other things that I don't think I have mentioned. So each of my modules are going to be either for 2 months or 3 months, depending on how fast or how slow I read. And whenever I finish a module, the assignment that I will be giving myself would be creating a video essay out of it. And honestly, I feel like, should I even make those essays? Because why should I do that? I mean, I'm not even an expert, so what is the purpose of doing all of this? But then I'm like, who really cares? The point is that after reading all of these books, do I really understand them? And I love to yap, so I guess it would be a fun idea to yap and also to evaluate how much I've understood or how much I've comprehended. To be very honest, I won't be exactly reading all of these books because I don't want to make things complicated for me. So my primary focus would be on these 5 books for the next 2 to 3 months, depending on how things go, and I will keep those as options because I don't want to restrict myself to only these books. So yeah, that was my personal curriculum. I have no idea what the hell I have done throughout the video. I have been just yapping nonsense, but I hope it made sense, and this was me trying to build my personal curriculum. I'm very excited to see whether this will actually work out or not. So let's hope my module 1 would be a success, and well, that would be fun. To be very honest, it feels like quite relieving to be able to do this because I have been dying to read these books, and I don't know why, but for some reason I'm trying to save them up, which doesn't make sense. So yeah. Is it really a personal curriculum or is it just my reading plans? Let's go with the personal curriculum. The reason why I'm making this video is to actually commit to something because I do have a problem of leaving things incomplete, which is something that I'm working on, and it is about time to be an adult. I don't know, but yeah. So that was all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!